All right there, John Anthony. 3 questions on a Friday morning. What's on the rundown?
Buy, sell, or hold. Jim Jordan is the next Speaker of the House.
Sell. Now, that's my prediction.
Wait, didn't you hear me? Or did you answer fast?
I answered fast.
You were right on that one. Man.
Well, it's not that I don't want him to be the next Speaker of the House. I've had so many people texting in, why don't you want Jim Jordan? Guys, how many times did I say it this morning? Easily half a dozen. I would vote for Jim Jordan to be the next Speaker of the House if I was a member of Congress in there right now. I would do that. But that's not what John asked. He asked if I thought Jim Jordan would be the next Speaker of the House. And I don't believe he's going to get there. I believe this thing is such a mess that, yes, there are more moderate people who are not going to vote for Jim Jordan. Some of them, it might be because of principle. Some of them, it might be because they think it could hurt their chances of getting reelected. And some of them are probably just playing petty politics and saying, screw you, we should have never gotten rid of Kevin McCarthy. I can't get on him for playing petty politics because guess what? That's exactly what Matt Gaetz was doing. So I would vote for Jim Jordan. I will state that again slowly for the back row. But it doesn't mean I think it's going to happen. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't see how he gets there. He did a press conference this morning. They're talking about working through the weekend to try to get this whole thing figured out. This was such an avoidable mess. Because now what you could end up with is a guy like Patrick McHenry, who is considered to be a very moderate Republican out of North Carolina, becoming the Speaker with the help of Democrats and the 20 or so holdout Republicans. Way to go, guys. How about a slow clap? Moronic stuff, I'll tell you. What's next?
Buy, sell, or hold. The longer the silence from the Royals, the better for Jackson County.
Oh, that's a good one. Buy, in the words of NSYNC. Buy in that one. The longer this silence goes on from the Kansas City Royals, the more it signals to me that they are cutting some type of backroom deal with Jackson County. Now, it's probably going to screw you, the taxpayer, but that's what it signals to me. Because if they were like, you know what, we're going to go Clay, we're going to try to do this thing up north, we got to get something on the ballot by April, I don't think we'd be having this kind of silence that we're having right now from the team. They've already blown out their own deadline. They were supposed to have an answer to the people of Kansas City on where they were going to go, either downtown or North KC, by the end of September. We are now approaching Halloween, and we have not heard a peep from them. All we've heard from Jackson County is, by the way, they're considering $300 million in direct payments, $15 million a year for 20 years, to keep the Royals in Jackson. On top of, theoretically, the 3/8 cent sales tax that they'll continue to split with the Chiefs. Where's that money coming from? I don't know. I mean, I guess, unless it's like leftover COVID money. Who the heck knows what's going on with that stuff anymore? I don't know. But all of a sudden, we know now why Frank White had to boost your assessments by 30, 40, 50%. Well, hey, the billionaire baseball folks need some coin, Come on now. Jeez.
Certainly a new stadium fits the definition of infrastructure better than some of the other things that got crammed under the umbrella earlier. Right?
You know what? That's a great point. In fairness, the whole infrastructure spending that was really on nonsense, at least you could say, hey, it's a...
At least some concrete gets poured, right?
Yeah, it's a ballpark, baby. It's a ballpark. So I'm going to buy that, and I think it's been very quiet up north for a reason. I think they are now shaking in their boots that the Jackson County folks might get this thing done. But, of course, none of it's going to be good for the taxpayer. That much we know.
All right, here we go. Buy, sell, or hold. Mark's Sunday parlay for the Chargers game and the Chiefs at Arrowhead.
Woo!
At 3:25, broadcast on KCTV5.
All right, Mark, you got a little parlay for me here?
Oh, yeah.
All right, what are we talking?
All right, I'm saying Chiefs win outright on the money line.
All right, hold on. We want to know the bets. How much to win how much?
Oh, $5 to win $5.50.
Woo! Okay. All right. We always have to start it there.
There you go.
All right. 5 to win 550. All right. You got to have some wild cards in here, man. What's on the rundown?
Chiefs to win the game outright.
Okay.
Travis Kelce, anytime touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, anytime touchdown. Austin Eckler, anytime touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, 250 yards passing. The Chargers have given up 306 yards passing per game this season.
All righty.
Justin Herbert, 225 yards passing. Austin Eckler, 50 yards rushing.
Big Eckler guy.
Big Eckler guy. He's back.
Yeah.
Isaiah Pacheco, 50 yards rushing. Sky Moore, this one might get me, over 2.5 receptions. So he needs 3 catches in this game.
Okay. Yeah.
Keenan Allen, 50 yards receiving or more. Rashee Rice, 25 yards receiving or more.
Yep.
Got a defensive one here. Willie Gay Jr., 3 or more tackles, solo tackles.
All right.
And Harrison Butker, over 2.5 extra points.
Man, I like it a lot, except for the Sky Moore 2.5 receptions.
That one bumped it up a little bit.
I bet it did, man. Jeez. Why not go for Butker 7 extra points instead?
I could have. What I looked at was last year. Sky Moore against the Chargers had a 6-catch game. It was his best game as a pro.
You know, you're well researched, Mark, but I got to sell this thing, man.
That's fine.
I'm sorry. The Sky Moore 2.5 receptions is killing me. But here's the thing. His best chance at a reception might be one of those little jet sweep toss passes from Mahomes, because technically those are passes.
Yes.
So if you get a couple of those, I'll feel better for you. But I'm selling it, Mark. I'm sorry, brother.
It's all right. It's tough to hit 12 of those.
It is. John, you selling or buying that one? I'm curious.
Well, I'm with you there. It's a little tough on the Sky Moore thing if McCole Hardman's back and running that play.
Good
potentially.
point. Good point. All right. Buy, sell, hold in the books there, fellas. Good luck, Mark. 5 to win 550. I'm pulling for you, my man. I really am. John Holtz, Fox 4. You watch him every night. He's coming up in the studio next.